You know you got a white cast on your face.
What you mean? The light is shining real bright on me.
Yeah, too bright, almost.
Too right. All right, let's bring it down. But we la live, man. You know, I gotta make some adjustments.
Uh,
All right, there's a way I could do this. You know, I'm technologically not inclined. There it is. That's better right there, man. The new space, new lighting, trying to get it figured out for the first
you
show
got a
up
new
here.
space?
Yeah, I'm in a new space up here. I had to move, and you know, we are la live, man. We need at least $5 grand to hold our finance. We got
Yes,
Clarita
sir.
with us today. Instead of Cody, Clarita is joining us.
I'm back, bro. I'm excited to be back.
No, Clarita is a horns up type of fan. That's what I hear. I don't know.
Nah, she ain't.
I
He
don't know.
ain't.
What up, everybody? Everybody,
What's
everybody,
happening?
everybody. Now clap your hands, everybody. You know, let me get a shared out right here.
You
Cody,
know, it's
well,
been
you
a
want to bring us in here while I get it shared out?
hey, you know, it's been a long time. I'm so glad to be back with my family and everybody. You know what I'm saying? All five of y'all. Um, no, sorry, it's eating though. But man, got a new journey. 2024 started off pretty decent for me, not gonna lie. 2023 was rough, but thanks to man above, got through that. Man, I'm just honestly just excited to be back talking about sports, something I love to do. Um, y'all know, man, y'all know what it is. College football, bruh. It's crazy right now. It's always gonna be crazy talking about the portal today. Some of the commits that's been going to these crazy schools. You know, everybody throwing a bag at everybody, which I understand. Go get your money. Uh, but you know, to start this thing off, we got to talk about some things that I hadn't got to share with my Sooner fans out there. Specifically Oklahoma for a quick second. We're gonna be all right. Blake Shapier, we're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't throwing a lot of money and things like that out to players. Brent Venables kind of taking the old school route this year. Excuse me. More traditional, hey, you know, we want you to come here because you want to come here at the end of the day. So, you know, you love to see it. Hopefully it works out. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, I told Tom before, I was like, I would rather somebody come to our school because you want to play here, because you want to get this school championship, because you want to wear a ring on your finger,
Yeah.
and not because I gave you the money to. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I want you to have the passion for the school over the money. So, and I think this port or not this portal, but this 24 class commits, I think that's exactly what he did. I think that's exactly what he did with some of these guys, with most of the guys, if not all of them. A lot of people they are very proud to be rocking the Oklahoma gear. They're very proud to be on campus. You know, it's a humbling experience just to get an opportunity like this at a Power Five school in the first place. So for you to come to a brand like Oklahoma, we love to see the passion that goes forth to the field, to the classroom. I really don't care about. I ain't even gonna play. I don't care about the classroom at all. If you if you do, that's great. But me personally, bro, I just want you to perform on the field. I don't care what you do in the classroom, big dog. But yeah,
Yeah.
quick and easy, quick and easy.
Quick and easy. I'm just getting us, like I said, shared up, shared out for anybody who might want to stop in.
You know
Um,
what it is.
you know, I'm a little slow getting everything done these days.
Y'all didn't tell that man start doing this before he go live.
Man, you can't. Like, you know, some of these you gotta be live before you can start sharing it out. So, but it
That's fair.
is what it is, and it was what it was, right? Now I gotta share in the comments right there. There it is. But what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? You know, I have something big for y'all. You know, the hype train is real. He is doing what he said. We are Changes Universe, University. I think the pattern in Tennessee was on. I want to show y'all something special for the 7 folks who got here. We got George McIntyre. You know, he just committed a huge 2025 commit. That's setting us up for success right there. That's all this is success, success, success. Let's get his commit going right here. And present to y'all. Share my screen. Jangaline. Here we go.
Check-a-lane, check-a-lane.
I've been blessed with so many great opportunities to follow my dream of playing college football.
Town hero,
And I'm grateful for every one of them.
George McIntyre.
But there's always been one place close to my heart. It's where I learned about family and faith.
Hey, darling, sleeping on the blacktop.
And it's where I was born to play football.
Running through the trees, honey. Hey, darling, leaving for the next time. Sketches up with me.
Can you hear this right here? Did that sound actually come through any of this?
You know it.
Could you hear anything?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, okay. Let's make sure.
Nashville to Knoxville, the Mississippi to the Smokies. There's just something special about Tennessee. This isn't a decision. It's a calling.
Running through the trees, honey. Hey,
And volunteers answer the call.
my set sketches up with me. Hey,
Rocky Top. I'm staying home.
Well, ain't that grand?
I've been blessed with so many great opportunities to follow my dream of playing college football.
Town hero,
And I'm grateful for every one of them.
George McIntyre.
But there's always been one place close to my heart. It's where I learned.
You gonna play this again?
Oh yeah, I was gonna run it back one more time, but we good. We good. It's fantastic. It's fantastic right there.
That boy is what, a junior? Or
Yeah, so class senior year coming up right now. You know, he's
Yeah.
in the state of Tennessee.
He'll change his mind.
I don't think so. I think he's wanting to stay home. Bring it in right there. That's what we like to see. Sharing that love, man. You know, with cats like this, they're doing the right thing. And pull it up. Some of the folks, when it's commitment, when he finally dropped that, you know, a few other people tagged along with it. And that's what you want. We saw it with Nico trying to get people to come with him. And that's what we're hoping that each and every guy who comes, that's what you're doing. You bring the people with you. You want weapons, right? You want to play. So when George McIntyre, when he committed, class of 25 5-star offensive tackle David Sanders Jr. reacts to his commitment. And he said, let's go, brother. You know, and then we had another guy shortly after that who was a 4-star commit, see that. And then he shared it on top of that. So that's what you want to see. That's the results you want to get from these guys, right? If you come in here, bring people with you. There's hey, you need an offensive lineman. He's another 4-star. So getting him there with us, that is a huge deal for Tennessee. Huge deal for Tennessee.
So, I mean, I don't even know if we have any 2025 commitments. It's way too early for me to hop on the commitment thing. But just because these kids change so much, but I just want to shout out to on Instagram, if you watch Hayes Fawcett, he says Dixie Daylight is clearly a Bama fan. He has the Bama profile pic. He says, Buddy has seen 30 years of mediocrity and thought, hell yeah, brother.
Who said that?
Now, Dixie Daylight, the 72. Oh, yeah. So it's got to start somewhere, right? Like
hold on 1 second. I didn't catch this. Joshua Creech, one of the best commitment videos I've ever seen. Beyond excited. Heck yeah, that's fantastic. We want these guys. We want to bring the excitement because that's what we want our fan base to be excited, especially after the debacle, the debauchery that we've seen in Tennessee up until the hypo era. You know, that's what we want to see. But go ahead. What you were saying?
Anyway. No, I think it's in favor for an in-state commit to stay home. I will say though, Bama lost their QB. Yeah. You think Dobier, however you pronounce his name, is not about to throw a bag at this guy? Hey, bro. Yeah. Now, this is the thing though, and this is why I don't shout out early commitments because they typically don't stick, especially this early. Now, the kid may love Tennessee, may have grown up watching Tennessee, being a Tennessee fan, right? Yeah. Until somebody from Bama says, bro, you ain't got to sit behind Nico. The first year, you got a real shot at being our starting QB. And on top of that, here's $2 million. How
about you? How about you being a diehard Oklahoma fan? You grow up and hey, we're throwing it. We want you to be our guy. We have a guy now who's 2 years ahead of you. He's probably going to leave his junior year anyway. So you really only got to wait a year to see your spot. You leaving to go to Texas because they throwing a bag at you? Or you staying true to what you grew up, what you love? I think it's different
To
when you have
Texas?
somebody who's for
No,
Texas. 'Cause think
not
about it.
I'm not just talking about. I'm not talking about Bama.
Yeah.
I'm talking about every school in America, right?
Yeah.
If you're a 5-star, you probably have at least 30 offers. So let's
Yeah.
say 30 teams, 30 Power 5 teams is throwing something at you. Ole Miss, they don't have a QB right now. Or I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that actually. But Ole Miss, Bama, it's a lot of schools. You know, Nico will be a junior. He can stay his senior year. I don't know how it works. I think he's out of the COVID year. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
he's
no.
out
So
of
he
he's out
redshirted
of the
this year,
COVID.
so now he's a redshirt freshman. So technically, he still has 4 years of eligibility left if he
Right.
stays. But if he's the guy we think he is, we're looking at that junior hope and a prayer. But we're back to that. Spend my next 3 to 4 years at a university. We're back to those days.
I believe if he's the guy that you think he is, and he doesn't do the job in the next 2 years, that he comes back for his 4th year. If he's the guy you think he is, and when I say that, I mean I love this place, guy. I'm not talking about talent. I'm talking about I love this place. I want to see this place succeed. Type of
I want to see Tennessee back on top, especially if he's getting into the playoffs. If he's getting to
Right.
the playoffs, I mean, at that point, the guy got to stay. I mean, if go through this year, so Nico be going to his junior year when the guy shows up, he's probably going to redshirt that first year, Nico's junior year.
Yeah.
So that's fine. And then he'll have Nico's senior year. You'll just be a freshman at that point in time. So it's not like you're waiting forever. You're sitting like most people do anyway. But we do have another guy, Jake Merklinger, who is a 4-star, who's there now. Now that's who we have to worry about potentially leaving. We got a 4-star behind Nico.
So they just committed this cycle. So now you're looking at, I believe the guy stays, right? Yeah. I believe he stays. Now, and I'm not saying that Oklahoma and Brent Venables is the pinnacle to recruiting. I'm saying that I do like ways that coaches do, and Brent Venables just so happened to be one of the coaches of my team.
Yeah.
If you commit to us, no more visits.
Yeah.
What's the point of visiting?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't visit. Now, do we know if this guy still has visits? Because it's really, really early, and visits is coming up.
But I'll tell you what we have to. I got to make sure we know the rules for it. I don't think we can offer these guys NIL money right now. Like while you're in high school, I don't think they're offering NIL deals until your senior year. Then I think they can start saying, "Hey, this is what you're going to be looking at coming into that senior year that summer." Because like with Nico, we weren't offered to him at the beginning. We waited till like that summer, last summer. It's when he was getting his not last summer because he's already there. That after our bowl game when he was coming, that's when they offered him the $8 million and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So there's a time limit to when you start offering money. So you could take that in consideration that you have to worry about money on the table until a little bit later. And then it becomes an issue. Now it's like, well, you truly want, like after you do a commitment video like that, it's not like you did the hat flip and all that. You went all out with that. I'm home. This is where I want to be. Like you've committed. Something drastic will have to happen.
You think David Hicks didn't do that? 2023 class.
Yeah.
I'm home from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I'm home. Gone. Bro, gone. This wig tearing my face up. Sorry, I keep touching my this young itching boy.
Yeah.
No, but these kids are kids. That's the point. They do all this. Boom, boom. Mind change the next day. Deion Sanders, great way of recruiting. You commit to us, don't take no more visits. I don't get why you visited in the first place.
Yeah.
If I say, hey,
ain't saying don't take no more business to other schools.
Yes, no more visits to other schools to get that clear. So if I say, yo,
so you don't get flipped. You don't go there
exactly. Mary, I want to marry you, Mary. But after we get married, I'm gonna go to Tisha house. I'm gonna go to Sydney house. I'm gonna go to Maryland house just to make sure that I want to marry you.
Yeah, like
after
make
we
sure
get
this marriage was the right thing. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, make sure it was the right thing. So it makes no sense to take visits after you commit. I really don't get why you do it. I wasn't like me personally. I guess it comes with age, but I wouldn't say, hey, I'm committed to so and so, but I'm still gonna go look at so and so.
But they're not in the commitment phase. They're not in the married stage. They're just dating. You're just in the dating phase right now. You haven't signed your intent letter with that. You haven't signed, so you're in a dating phase, which means
because you can't go look once you can't go look once you sign.
But it means you don't know what you don't know. You get what I'm saying?
So why are
But
you
you
committing?
committing
Why?
because the team they would, because think about it, these coaches are salesmen. They are selling the hell out of this program. He's like, oh man, this might be the best thing I've ever heard. And your
Tom.
parents are like, hey, listen, son, you're 18 years old, 17 years old. Your emotions are high. You're running off that testosterone. How about we just hear them out? And hearing them out leads to one thing after another, and then you end up flipping.
Tom,
I don't
if
want
I
him to go
say
anywhere. So let me preface that. I don't want
I
him
get
going
that.
anywhere else.
I get that. But if I sit here and say, hey, I'm coming to this school.
Yeah.
Barron did it. I almost did it in high school.
Yeah.
So talk about decommitting. He committed. I didn't commit. He verbal committed. I didn't commit to the school because I was unsure. I was like, bro, I can't sit here and tell y'all because I don't want to have the conversation me telling y'all that I ain't coming.
now,
You know what I'm saying?
but nowadays they're not having the conversation. They're just posting it on Twitter. And
They
then that's
could
the
be. I mean,
conversation.
they could be. They could be. They could not. You know, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I'd just be like,
I'm not gonna call you and tell you. I'm gonna be so nervous. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna just post it. I'm reopening my commitment. I'm posting a meme about it.
right. So I mean, like, you know, I mean, these kids are kids. I just don't get why you commit in the first place. But you know, teach their own. It is what it is. I did want to come in and talk about some briefly discuss some of the portal issues that I have a problem with. Maybe some things that they get cleaned up. I don't know. You know, like what do you think? Let me ask you this. What do you think about the portal as right now? You know, this is my take on it. I think it's a little strange that the portal opens up so quickly. Like you're still in season and the portal opens up, right?
Are you talking
And then it
about back
closes.
in December?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it closes. And so it's closed right now as we're speaking as of the 23rd of January. It's closed right now, opens back up next month. I can't remember what day exactly, like the 8th or that's
Yeah.
probably way off.
I'm
But it
looking
opens
it
back
now.
up. And then
So
I don't even get why it
December
closes.
4th. It was December 4th. It opened up.
Right. Still in season.
Right. Yeah. And then it'll be a 30-day window, which begins in spring period, April.
Oh, it opens in April?
Oh, my bad. So yeah, it goes from December 4th to January 2nd, 2024. And it should open back up again in April. Tracker,
April. Oh, okay. That's way off then. I thought it
this is
opened
a
in
few years.
February. That's my bad.
Yeah. So it opens in spring now.
Opens in the spring?
Yeah. Let me, because it looks weird. Let me go to the NCAA's website themselves and see what they say. So, boop, 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 boop. But it is like that one in December. Oh, they got me a whole like document here.
So looking, it says the window closed January 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says that's it. But it opens back up, I know. I just don't know when.
So I'm like saying, I think it's spring ball that open back up.
Yeah.
Right here, remain unchanged. Spring window, the portal will open on. This one says May. Whew. Yeah, I keep getting different dates, so it might have changed. Yeah, right here. That's for basketball. I don't know. Either way it goes, it's going to open back up springtime. Late winter, early spring. Yes, I don't like the fact that it opened up December 4th when there's still a lot of football to be played at that moment. And it encourages people to opt out of these bowl games and go switch schools during that time. I think the window should not open until the playoffs are done. To the national championship has happened, then you can put your name in the hat at that point in time. Right. If you're doing it beforehand, you're kind of leaving your team just butt naked in the wind right there, trying to flip last, especially if you're frustrated with your team and you've noticed that, man, all these guys declared for the draft. Just like the same thing, I don't think players should be able to declare for the draft until after the playoffs are happening, unless your team is out of it. Like once your team is done that bowl game, they're out of the running, then you're eligible to start declaring and all that. But if your team is still in contention for a bowl game or a playoff game, I don't think you should be able, and they're not going to declare them, but I don't think you should declare if your team has a postseason hopes. I don't think, and actually it should be, matter of fact, make it standardized for everybody. Nobody should be able to declare to after your division championships has happened. So like D1, our normal A guys, the national championship, or the lower level after their championship happens, which is roughly about the same time. Right. It just kind of makes it standardized and it's fair for everybody and it's fair for the fans who are spending all this money. Anyway, Tennessee, we came and forced down there to Florida to watch that game with half our team, and we still whooped Iowa in that time. But it's not fair that a lot of these cats are like, you know what, I'm opting out. Well, I'm transferring. Cool. If you opt out, then there should be some penalties for that opting out at this point in time, especially when the window you can't declare, you can't opt out to the end of the season. Now, if you don't play, you don't play. That's up to you and your coach. I'm not going to play this game. Cool, you sit out, but it's on your own thing.
So you don't like the opting out?
No, especially after we put like teams that put so much money in what you play, so much energy to this, like the fans. I understand you got to opt out for your health and safety, but then why not just limit your play? Why not just, I'm opting out? Because the moment your star opts out, then everybody else starts to follow. So, I want to play. Hendon Hooker ain't playing. I'm not playing. That stops the declaration. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what happens if you have a team that says, hey, all right, no opting out, limit your play. So you go in and now their play is limited, and you're like, what the hell are we watching them for? Like, why you limit your play? Now we have a problem with this. You know what I mean? America's never,
it's always at the end of the day, everybody's gonna have a problem with something.
Yeah, nobody's ever satisfied. So you go in and you have these issues, then you have these issues, and it's all crumbling. And that's how it happens. Opting out, I think they kind of minimize opting out a little bit, not great, but a little bit with the 12 team. I think that was probably the best thing to do.
It makes these bowl games more meaningful.
Yeah, so I think that's the best thing to do.
Because I think the perfect case in point was, for me, the Florida game 3 years ago when something happened in the SEC championship. I think they went to the SEC championship and they lost, and they were still set to go to a good bowl game. But Kyle Pitts, Kyle Trask, all them cats, they had ETN. No, it was ETN at the point. They had somebody else. All their stars opted out. So when they went and played the bowl game, got smacked.
They played Oklahoma.
I'm like, dude, it was just an ugly game. Just thracks. You lost Pitts, Trask, and a bunch of other huge stars, and it was just an awful game to watch. It's like, dude,
like two receivers.
Yeah, like, why am I watching this at this point in time?
Yeah,
like, so, guys are still, especially if it's a big bowl game. Nah.
The bowls haven't really been meaning anything since the playoffs started. Especially in the last 4 or 5 years, it's kind of been minimized as far as media. Media hasn't been putting those bowl games. It's all about the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I remember growing up, you love to see teams play that don't ever play. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you love to see Tennessee and Clemson. You love to see
that you would never see.
You know what I mean? Oklahoma, Oregon. You love these matchups, and they used to mean something because there was only two teams back in the BCS era. So it's only two teams back in the BCS era. So now that you don't have these teams, now that you have 4 teams, it's like, okay, well, this bowl don't matter and this bowl don't matter. So it's weird to kind of see those games being meaningless to the players, I guess you will say. I don't want to speak for all players, but actions speak. Actions speak, and it's Tom got that hoodie on fast, and he could count to 2.
Man,
boy.
it was nipping. I was cold in here, bro.
That boy said he been working out. It's time to get it on. Came in here with the big guns.
Hold on,
but no, like I said, I don't know. I don't even remember what I was saying. But basically, we love college football. We love to see the players play. That's the whole point and the whole purpose of everything. But at the same time, I understand the opting out. I understand, your future. But sometimes some of these kids get paid more than the NFL players, more than a rookie contract would be.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Tom don't know how to work a green screen.
No, man, it's going crazy. Like, my lighting is just, it is not feeling it right now. I'm still here, but we good. It's feeling like that. It is not feeling the green screen. Is that? Yep, I don't like it.
Get it?
Not getting. Maybe my white shirt's messing it up, but it's cool. It's cool. You know what we're gonna do?
It's cool.
It's okay. It's a Mario.
What it could be your white shirt.
Yeah, it's all right. What I'm about to do is none. Y'all gonna see the green behind me today.
It looks cool.
I'm not dealing with that mess. So what we're gonna do is gonna keep it rolling. But no, I'm not a fan of the opting out. I'm not a fan of kind of leaving cliffhangers like that, but it does allow for the future to see what's going on with our guys, like see what's up next, what's coming next. And I think that's kind of the best thing about it. But hey, you know, go ahead and opt out now. Go ahead and leave so we can see where your loyalty lies at the end of the day. It wasn't to this team, it was to your next opportunity. Yes, anybody can get hurt. You can get hurt fucking practicing before. You can get hurt walking down the street. But it's just like that commitment, that love to the game to give it a little bit more. And all you gotta do is let up some. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna go as hard this game. But catch, go down. I'm not gonna try to juke and do for the extra yards. Catch it, go down. That's an issue. I understand it more with linemen because in the trenches, it's any given moment somebody could fall on your knees. So,
but I mean, you know that you can be running and be like Michi.
Non-contact injury.
Michi was running down the field for Alabama a few years ago, the championship game. Boom, just like that. Georgia goes on to win. Not gonna speak on that, but Georgia gets lucky with these championships. But
and I mean, look at Ohio State.
Boom. Ohio State kicker go out there like the Detroit Bills,
the Bills,
like
kicker.
The Buffalo Bills kicker. Honestly, bro, I don't even be hating on kickers because I feel like that.
You got one job. I'm going to hate. You have one job.
Tom was a kicker, but me,
half of these cats don't be doing nothing at practice. You go kick for 30 minutes and then go to stretch and you call it a day, as opposed to honing your skills. You're not out there like the Justin Tuckers who were just repetitive. They're the top of the people, the Buckers, stuff like that. You're not
get your $600K a year and you go to the house for 30 minutes a day.
Exactly. So it's like, dude, that's stupid. Then when the moment comes, when the moment's too big, you start pissing down your leg. And that's what happens because you didn't take that extra time to go practice it. You didn't take that extra time to, hey, it's going to be a little bit windy today. Before this game, I'll make sure I'm really getting into it, getting my mind right. You just over on the sideline of your comfy coat, like, I'm chilling. And then, boom, you cost your team another chance at the championship. You cost your team, Ohio State, you cost your team the game. Literally, you cost it in that moment.
Almost the coach. You almost cost your coach.
You almost cost your coach a job. Like, it's to that point to where it's like kickers, you got one job. And I liked how what's his face, the kicker who's always talking, he's on ESPN,
who that is,
what's his name?
McAfee.
Yeah, I like McAfee, how they're doing on College Game Day every week, up in the money. So the first week was 10K, 20K, 30K. So they're giving these guys a chance to see what it's like to make a 30-yard kick. I'm like, dude, I wish I would show up at fucking Game Day and they offered a 30-yard kick for $60,000. Boy, I'd make sure I reinstated my classes right beforehand. Let me go ahead and finish my master's now. Y'all go ahead and pay for the rest of this. Because there ain't no way I'd miss that easy of a kick. You make a 25-yard or 30. Come on, man. That's simple stuff.
Okay, one day we're gonna get on a live stream when it gets warm outside, and we're gonna live stream. We ain't gotta be together. We're gonna set up something. Tom's gonna go somewhere in his neighborhood or somewhere in his state, and he's gonna attempt to kick.
I will show you. Matter of fact,
30-yard field goal
opportunity will be, Big Mike, who comes in here on the show every now and then. He's actually taking a coaching gig at a local school in our area.
Perfect.
If I come on with them, I'm like, hey man, let me go ahead and prove it. We're gonna do it for the camera, make sure we record it and bring it back over here, and I will show y'all how doable it is.
Hey, listen, all we gotta do is live stream it. We can live stream from the phone.
We
want to see. We don't want to see. We don't want to see. Hold on. Wait. One second. Delete that video.
Delete it. Let's do it again.
No, we want to see a live stream. We want to watch it from start to finish. Abby in there. Hopefully, I won't be in class or something like that, so we can get you missing this 30-yard field goal because it's not as easy as it looks, brother.
It's not by any means. But if you do that, that's all you do.
I get it.
Easy. If that's all you have to do, you out. You can't hit that. We had a guy in our high school who's doing it. He broke his right foot and kicked left foot the entire season. It was still putting it out the back of the end zone. It was still making 30, 40, 50-yard field goals. So if that's all you do. I mean, I think he'd have been in the NFL by now if he didn't go down the path that he went down. He would definitely
have to speak on that man like that.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I'm speaking highly of him. I thought he's a very talented guy, but life hits everybody. Look at some of the people we know, like just at our teams. Life hits you hard sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, look
And
at you. You got a fat ass head.
hey, man, that's part of life. You see this guy though, he got a melon on his over here.
They got a cranium.
That's why he got that
Megamind.
wig on to guard that forehead. That's what I'm not seeing. But no, it is wild, wild west out there right now, and the
For
portal
sure.
and the commitments are coming in, and I'm here for it. At the end of the day, I'm liking it. I'm looking through Tennessee's. I'm looking at our guys, the Jordan Rosses, the Mike Matthews. I'm looking at all our guys. I'm like, I love it, love it. Speaking of that, we saw the Polynesian Bowl.
I didn't get to see it. So.
I got to watch some of
Nah, I
that.
didn't get
And
to.
how's your
But I see
transfers
David
been looking
Stone
for you
was
guys
the MVP.
overall? Yeah,
No, I spoke on it earlier. We really, like I said, hadn't got a lot of transfers. We got a few here and there. We got Florida OT. We got OT from Miami of Ohio. We got Michigan, Michigan State's one of Michigan State's OTs. Then at the OT line, but Oklahoma's bouncing back. Was hoping to get Lance Hurd here, just asking for way too much money. Ends up going to Tennessee, which is cool. Lance Hurd, big guy, potential through the roof. Like 6'5", 6'6", 350 pounds, something crazy like that.
6'6", 340.
Yeah.
340.
Goes to Tennessee. Brentville was like, hey, we don't want you come here talking numbers. We want you to come here wanting to play for Oklahoma. The money will come if you put in the work. And I think that's what a lot of these kids are not understanding. Put in the work to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? They want the money up front and then work later. Life don't really work like that. And the portal has kind of been blessing kids in that aspect. Lance Hurd being one of them, played, less than 50 snaps for LSU last year or this past season. But like I said, potential's there, but you hadn't did anything to ask for a bag. You know what I'm saying?
I
Just
mean,
because
that's
you
how
was a
it's a lot.
former 5-star,
It's
you was a
expectations
5-star.
now. You expect
You was a 5-star in high school.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a 2, 3-star in college. If we
I
had a star
wish I
rating,
could
you know what I'm saying?
find what's his name? There's a guy who does TikToks and like Instagram shorts and reels and all that. And he was talking about that. And one of them where the guy was like, man, I was a 5-star, but in high school, but you just sat on the bench for a year and your worth is not the same as it was. Your potential was not there. You would have started,
goes down. Your
when
value
you sit
goes
on the
down.
bench.
You know what I'm
sit on the
saying?
bench
And
for a reason, yeah.
your value goes down as soon as you get on campus. You're a 5-star. You know how many 5-stars we got here? You know how many 3-stars we got that could be 5-stars in high school right now?
Yeah.
You know how many 2-star? You know what I'm saying? Like it's levels, right? So you have that rare Trevor Lawrence thing where you come in and you're the starter your true freshman year, you win the championship for a prestige Power 5 conference or Power 5 team in Clemson. But for the majority of 5-stars, you can be great. You can get all the playing time. You know what I'm saying? Like Oklahoma had the most true freshmen play this season. Out of any school in the Power 5. So you can get value time.
Yeah.
But just what do you hear? I know I hear a lot, but what do you hear when you go to school? Like a lot of these kids say, bro, I was the man in high school. I go to college, don't nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're literally starting from scratch where you were big dog on campus. Now there's 10,000, 12,000 people, 15,000 people. You ain't big dog no more until some people do be able to regain that. Some people become the Nico. Some people become the Bakers and the Johnny Manziels.
No, not Baker.
You don't think Baker was big dog on his campus? Baker was big dog.
In high school.
No, I'm talking about once he moved to college. Once you got to college, you become like that name. I'm Baker Mayfield. He was a big dog again, but not everybody can make that transition.
Not Nico either.
I think Nico, when the people see him now, his name rings around campus now. You see his tall, lanky self walking, and they know who
Tom.
Nico
what I'm saying is, so Baker
I'm saying when you start from scratch and nobody.
Right. So you come to college, no. Oh, yeah, we got this 5-star, but what's he doing? Sitting behind somebody throwing interceptions. So how 5-star is he? Yeah. You know what I mean? Is he 5-star in college?
You are an $8 million man. You are a $4 million NIL guy. People think a little different. I think that's what's making a difference now. And that's why some of these kids are the way they are. You lost that humbling effect of going to college and like, I was huge in my school. Now I'm kind of I'm learning my footing as opposed to I was huge in my school, and now I just got a $2 million deal. Dude, fuck what coach talking about. I just go to another school. I'm worth my money. You gonna do this? You lose
Yeah, I
that
mean,
humble mentality.
5-star don't carry over to college.
Yeah.
What I mean by that, by that is, yes, we love to have 5 stars for our programs. Love it. But it doesn't mean that you're a 5-star in college, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? 5-star is great. It's the best of the best that you can get in high school.
Yeah.
I don't think it's always rewarding.
Yeah.
I don't think it's always deserving, but it's the best of the best. And it's the probability of being better than a 3-star. Yeah, you probably will. But a lot of
Yeah.
times what happens is the 3-star wants to be, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
The 3
Because the
stars,
5-star comes in.
there's a lot more 3 stars and 4 stars in the NFL than there are 5 stars.
Exactly. Exactly. Who wants to work harder? And that's kind of what Oklahoma's building right now. It's like, okay, you coming here, you was a 5-star, talk about Les Hurd, and I wish him all the best at Tennessee, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I don't wish any player bad juju. But what I'm saying is you come here and you don't have the same work ethic as this 3-star.
Yeah.
This 3-star probably had crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Didn't have the exposure.
Yeah, he
Didn't go
wasn't
to
out
a
there
big enough
playing them.
school.
Yeah, he wasn't playing the IMGs, the modern days. He wasn't out there getting that exposure like some of those guys do. He was out here playing the Ridgelands and the Ringolds or the Heritages or just some random school out there, the North Points, and he got noticed enough to be a 3-star.
And I
talent.
tell you this, a 3-star is a good player because I have heard 3-star stats are sometimes better than 5 stars, and I have witnessed that firsthand in my school. I have witnessed that, and just by doing this podcast covering Oklahoma from afar. But sometimes 3-stars have better stats than 5 stars. Being that 3-star, they want to be in that name, their work ethic. Most of the time, is better than the 5 stars. But you know, it is what it is. Like, you know, I wish everybody the best. I wish everybody can make it to the NFL. You know what I mean? I wish everybody can complete their goal in life. But sometimes it takes a different route. Sometimes it takes a little more work. And just because you're dogging these kids in high school, don't mean you're gonna be dogging them in college because they're bigger. They've been there for a while.
Yep.
They got accustomed to the life. They've grown. They ate right. You know what I mean? They do all these things. And so you don't play 15 games of 6'6", 6'5", 6'4" people in high school. You just don't.
Yeah.
You probably play great, you know, the IMGs and the modern day. You know, you probably play great talent, but none of those schools will be at Mississippi State. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi State ain't. None of those schools will beat a Vanderbilt. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. So you gotta work for what's given, and that's why a lot of times BV says, "Hey, you don't come here talking numbers. When you work, the numbers come. Promise you that. We got the money. I mean, it ain't like we ain't got it.
Yeah,
the money will come. So, and I respect it. Sometimes I might not like it, but I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd love to get Walter Nolan, LT Overton, Evan Stewart, all these kids that's coming from A&M and Bama and everything. I love to get Caleb Downs, but I want you to come here because you want to play here. I want you to have that passion like Danny Stutzman took out, you know, to Texas. I want you to play with that every week, though. So I understand it, and I like it. So, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want you to come here to play because we gave you money to. So, and I mean, I say we because I'm a fan. I ain't nobody important. I ain't nobody special.
Well,
but,
little do you know, if you've ever spent any money at your school, some of those apparel, some of the stuff, you don't think that money's going back to the NIL collective? You don't think that
I
money's
try to
going
get
back,
General
so-
Booty's jersey from Oklahoma because it say Booty on the back.
Yeah.
Boy, nasty. Boy.
It's expensive.
Boy, nasty. Nah, I'm just nasty.
I just want the booty jersey. It's about the booty.
No, it was like $80.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going back to some of my recruits. I was looking at the Jayla Hyatt. I didn't realize he's a 4-star. Play like a 5-star, great. James Pierce Jr., one of the top edge rushers, which I don't think we're going to have him much longer. He was a 22 commit. Number one edge rusher probably in the SEC now, especially for our team. This guy's a dog, and he's only a sophomore. So I'm excited for what's to come for Tennessee. You know, I'm like every ball fan. This time of year, it's with hope. It's our year. It's our year, and it might be with the way hype is doing. As long as we can get back that spark we found in 22. With losing our OC, of course, we lost him this past year, but we get back that spark, and with a quarterback that can make the throws, and with a quarterback that's really mobile. You know, we thought Joe Milton was going to be mobile. We thought he's going to be a Hendon Hooker. We thought he's going to be a Josh Dobbs. But Nico really is a Hendon Hooker, a Josh Dobbs. He can make those runs, and it's a little bit quicker.
He can really,
know. Dude. I watched him.
Nico ain't did nothing.
I watched him chop Iowa up that game. The way he was, dude, he had 3 rushing touchdowns.
It was a bowl game. You think when Oklahoma had so-and-so go out there and run for 4,000 yards and pass for 12,000 yards and make 16 tackles, I was like, bro, he going to be, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nah. It's a bowl game that's not in the playoffs. What would we just say 10 minutes ago?
We'll see.
These games don't matter. No, I believe that Nico's gonna be good though. I do believe that. Like, he looked good. He had a better outing than Jackson Arnold. He ran right. He made the right reads. Like, I think he is going to be good, but he hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he got to prove it.
When we get to week 5, 6, 7, we get into the trenches.
Yeah,
he's still doing what he did in Iowa. I'm gonna say he got it. Right now, I'm not saying that because he ain't did anything.
I mean, he got it. I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
I think it'll be good.
I like the way they're stacking this QB room. The last time Tennessee had a 5-star quarterback, it's been a very long time. Nico is the number 1 quarterback we've ever had. Probably the highest rated player we've had, but definitely highest rated quarterback we've ever had. Jake Merklinger is the number 2 or the number 3 best recruit and quarterback we've ever had. And McIntyre is the number 2 best. So think about it. We got 3 of the best quarterback recruits Tennessee has ever had. And that sets you up for success. So I think we're gonna be all right. As long as he can develop quarterbacks like they say he can, we'll see.
I mean, we had a 5-star
develop Milton.
We had 5-star receivers that didn't pan out. Some of the best we ever had. Not gonna speak on them, but they are Instagram models. I'm just playing. So what I want to say is Oklahoma finished with 12 players out of the Rivals 250 list.
247 or 250?
250. The Rivals 250 list. They have a Rivals 250 list that gotcha. We have 12 players that finished in the top 250. So that's pretty cool, I guess. But they ain't did nothing. And I'm gonna hold them accountable like I hold everybody accountable. Everybody's human, everybody has to work at the end of the day. So I'm excited about this class though. I was more excited for our 23 class than our 24, but now I'm looking at our 24 class is really might be better than the 23. Like it's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. But like I like where it's headed. We went crazy on the D line for this class for sure. Went absolutely wild. Number 1 DL.
Tennessee, we got a lot of people in the Rivals 250. To be honest with you, we got. Let's see, we got Mike Matthews is 1, Boo Carter is 2, Jordan Ross that's 3. I think we got 3, maybe even 4 up here. Yep, Jake Merklinger that's 4. So we got 4, I think, on the list out of 250, maybe 5 if I go down a little bit further, but I ain't trying to do all that. So 4 at least on the Rivals 250, a quarterback and a defensive lineman and 2 receivers. Well,
we got 12 to y'all's 4.
Yeah. So I mean that ain't bad. That's all I'm saying. I see a lot of Oklahoma, but we ain't doing bad. I think
Tennessee back in the lab, they say.
Look at it. The boys getting right.
They getting right.
I don't know what y'all doing right now. Worrying about all that snow.
Oh, we are, buddy.
5. We got 5 on here. 5 on the 250 list.
You think we ain't been in the lab? 6. Y'all just posted that, boy.
Well, we got
y'all
6,
just posted that.
7.
We been to here. We got a whole. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole video.
So we got 7 of the top 250. We got 7 of them.
Okay.
Oh, y'all getting it in? Okay.
Yeah, we been post this. Y'all just
Boy,
posted that.
he like he running slow. All of them slow. I can't.
Crazy.
Ooh,
You
I gotta
crazy.
go to Norman this year. I got to.
You crazy.
I gotta take a trip to Norman to see.
You
it.
gonna be
But
upset.
I'm
Happened
not.
last
I'm
time
not.
y'all
Hey,
played
it's
Oklahoma.
different. Oklahoma is not the same Oklahoma.
Okay.
I
That's
hope
what they
Jackson
say.
Arnold's y'all starter. I hope so.
He
We're
is gonna be our starter.
bust
You
his
know,
head.
one of only 2 schools ranked in the top 15 in men's basketball and football. It's only one other school. So
Who?
just saying. Don't know,
I mean,
but that's just what they say.
we almost got to start. I think we finished what 16. What did we finish? We finished like 15, 16, somewhere around there. And right now, in basketball, we're ranked in like top 5.
And Billy Bowman's coming back. Billy Bowman, #1 national INTs per game, #2 in total INTs all season.
I ain't worried about it.
20, bro. Listen, number one in INTs return, #1 in INT yards, #3 in total INTs. Come on now. Oklahoma was #2 in total INTs all year. Pretty good. We just gotta stop some runs and stuff like that.
Yeah. But y'all come to the SEC, and it's gonna be a whole different ball game, boy.
That's what they say.
Whole different ball game.
That's what they say. I mean, we are over 500 in our last 10 appearances. What about y'all?
10 appearances of what? In SEC or against who?
Yep.
Yeah.
Against
Look at
1-1 with Bama. 1-1 with Bama.
1-1 with Florida.
1-1 with Florida. 2-0 against Tennessee. No, not 0-2. 2-0. 2 never lost.
I ain't worried about it.
Never lost. You know what I'm saying?
But you will.
Never.
Yeah, the streak starts this year. Starts now. It means more.
Does it mean more?
Means more.
I mean, it's bragging rights, bro. I mean, Tennessee, y'all, we beat y'all in Neyland. We beat y'all in Norman. How many ends?
But y'all beat a Tennessee that was not the same. We were in a weird period right there, but we were trying.
You had your favorite Tennessee player all time there.
But we had a shit coach.
No, that's all I hear. No.
But we had brick by brick. He was brick by horrible.
Do you know Lincoln
Josh Dobbs with a Josh Heupel?
You want to know something crazy? That Lincoln Riley, crap. What's the dude that died from Mississippi State? Rest in peace.
Coach Leach.
Leach, yeah, Mike Leach, Lincoln Riley, Josh Heupel, Brent Venables, and somebody else I can't think was all on the staff at Oklahoma, in like 2014 or something like that. 2015, somewhere around there. That might be off, but somewhere around there. All of them was coaching at Oklahoma at the same time. I think Lincoln Riley was the OC. Josh Heupel was the quarterback coach. Mike Leach was the D coordinator, I believe, or he coached somebody. I can't remember, but yeah, crazy to think about. We had a squad.
I mean, about like Bama.
About like Bama for real.
Just great coaches.
Yeah.
But that's all. We just want to get to depth with that, not to go on for an hour and a half like sometimes we are prone to do. Big thing I want to talk about is that commitment for 25. Like you said, people could flip. That's a long time. We got a whole year of play. So
we're going to play. If unless he
does some stuff and gets out early, you never know.
Catch me on Kick, Twitch or not Twitch. Catch me on Kick. Sometimes catch me on 2K, the crew, all that good stuff. Madden. If y'all don't already look undefeated on Madden, 11-0, never lost. Just like you know, just beat somebody today. He quit third quarter. Anyway, but yeah, man, happy to be back. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I said, not too long of a stream today, but just wanted to get something out there for the people, for the folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. That's it. You know, it's Bros with Mics. We got to figure out how to get that back in here. Might try to get us a little intro song or something going on. Maybe
might try to do like an intro video sometime before season start up or something like that.
Yeah.
Try to get a little video.
Right. We gonna get right. That's what we gonna do. But I'm Tom.
Yes,
and that's
Cody.
Bolitha, Claritha over
No,
there.
this whoa. This whoa right
Yes,
here, boy.
that's Bolithra.
Nah, boy.
Bros with mice. We'll holler at y'all. We are out this thing. Peace.